It's always interesting to listen to someone who has experienced military combat. U.S. Marine Gary Hall of Vincennes lived through a situation in Vietnam that seems almost like a movie, but it was real. And today you'll see that he paints a vivid picture of life and death in the midst of battle. Gary Hall's office shows his pride of being a United States Marine. He enlisted because his buddies were going to serve, even though his mother wasn't happy with the idea.
Mom, guess what? She said, what? I said, I joined the Marines. She said, oh, Gary, you didn't.
After boot camp and training, the 19-year-old arrived in Vietnam in September 1967. He was trained as the tank commander of an M48A3 with a lot of firepower and ammunition. 25 April 1968. On that date, Hall's life changed. U.S. forces were in the midst of Operation Pegasus. It was an effort to provide relief to U.S. troops who were surrounded by the North Vietnamese Army at Khe Sanh. Hall and his crew, loader John Rodriguez, gunner Charlie Tucker, and driver Jimmy Janes, went out at night on a search and destroy patrol. Riding on the back of the tank were 5 Marines led by Gil Hernandez. They made their way down this road, Route 9.
I put my hand in front of my face, and it was so pitch black, I couldn't even see my hand right here.
No lights, and driver Jimmy Janes sat exposed from a hatch in the front of the tank, trying to see down the road. They had just started when
there was a huge explosion at the front of the tank, and did a lot of chaos of small arms fire and things started taking place.
Hall was seated here, on top. He dropped down into the tank and tried to close the hatch.
There was another hand trying to pull it open at the same time. I mean, I'm convinced to this day, and I'm glad I didn't have to find out for sure, but I sensed that there was the NVA with a satchel charge going to drop that inside of the tank.
He also tried to radio the tank driver, but no response. Suddenly, the tank lunged down the side of a mountain and finally came to a halt in a ravine. But the treads were still moving, full throttle.
Guessed probably that it was Jimmy's body had pushed the accelerator down.
The friction of the treads caused a fire, and smoke developed inside the tank. To make matters worse, rounds of ammunition started to cook off. Hall made the decision to leave the tank with Rodriguez and Tucker. They found a shell crater nearby, and for what seemed like hours, they huddled in that crater, hoping not to get hit by the ammunition.
You thought, well, you're going to get killed by your own rounds sitting 50 feet away. We had no place to go.
Finally, the tank cooled. Then they spotted a light that was moving toward them. Hall didn't know if it was friend or foe, so he was ready to throw a grenade if needed. The light, however, turned and moved away. The next morning, they saw a man in a green uniform.
And finally, a black man stood up, was looking over the hill, and I knew that it was the Marines that had come to our rescue.
Hall, Rodriguez, and Tucker were all wounded, but alive. Jimmy Janes, the driver, was not.
Jimmy was killed instantly on the first go-round.
Now, in an upcoming story, you'll learn about Gary Hall's return home, and you'll find out what happened to the members of his crew and those 5 Marines on the back of the tank.
And still ahead in the next